Discussions about people's favorite Pokemon and which of them are the best is something every Pokemon fan has came across at least once, but a concrete answer usually is never achieved. Which of course means that I have to throw my opinions into the oversaturated mix as well. To not let my biases fully take over, I asked my friend and fellow Poketuber Zwiggo to help me out and make the sample size not look so miserable. We'll each be rating every Pokemon from 1 to 10 for Gen 1 to 3 only, since we will be taking the sprites into consideration and 300 plus Pokemon is still quite the undertaking. After giving a rating to every Pokemon, we'll see our total average and other scores that we'll go over at the end. So without further ado, let's get to the highlights of us rating the Pokemon, then after that I will go over the data and results. Hello guys,
we're
welcome
rating
to
some
another video.
Pokemon today.
You know how it is. Well, Pokemon opinions, everyone has them, so let's throw our
we have the worst ones.
opinions into the oversaturated, not at all mix, and Bulbasaur. In my opinion, the best out of the Gen 1 Pokemons.
In my opinion, the worst of the Gen 1 Pokemon.
No,
That's it.
I don't know what it is, but I love underrated Pokemon. I'm not a contrarian, but I like Pokemon that aren't classified as popular or overrated.
I am the other way around. Like, I love Pokemon like Metagross and Dialga and
Swampert.
which a lot of people love. I'm just in the same boat as those people.
Yeah.
I speak for the people of YouTube right now. I am their god. I am their
I don't know.
spokesperson.
I don't know about you, but I feel like we're only going to be able to get through Gen 1.
No, let's get this done quickly.
Okay.
Bulbasaur,
So-
we give him a 2. He's
Okay.
so bad.
You know-
Okay, so Generation 2, he's super cute.
But-
But he got ruined in 3D, like everything.
That forehead.
That forehead, though.
Let's just keep
What
it at the
that forehead
forehead.
do?
As for Squirtle,
Okay.
I already, without much explanation, can give them scores because, except for Blastoise and
We're
its...
doing it like that. Okay, we're disrespecting Squirtle like that.
Yeah,
okay,
I
see.
I
see
really-
what we're doing.
I really don't have any sort of affection for these guys. Like, the only thing I like about Squirtle is its representation in the anime, like the Squirtle Squad and all of that, but
Yeah, that with his glasses, like, that's cool.
it only applies
It gives
to
him
the
so much
anime.
personality.
Okay.
If we go to Blastoise, personally, I am the biggest fan of his Generation 2 sprite. And then, you know, you go to 3D, and in my opinion, it just ruins Blastoise. He just looks like a fat turtle.
Speaking of, you know what? I just dropped to 6. You know what's the stupidest thing ever?
That the water doesn't come out of his cannon?
Yeah, exactly.
I hate it.
That's
Why do
so
they not do
stupid.
that?
Now,
Okay. Oh my god,
Pikachu.
No, I don't even. I
So-
hate Pikachu just because of the Pokemon Company over using it in literally everything. Like, it's cool, it's cute, but I've seen enough of it.
okay, Jigglypuff though.
It's so annoying because of the anime and it's singing and putting everything to sleep. I think Golbat might have the most cursed Generation 1 sprite.
Yeah.
But I think that makes me love it more.
Me when I see Cynthia.
Oh no, please don't go there, no. Let's go to Paris, baby.
I'd rather
Paris,
use Jinx than
everybody
Vileplume.
hates... What?
Nothing.
You'd rather use Jinx than Vileplume.
Who said that?
You know, if that's what you're into.
Rorex D bro, it's Growlithe time.
Oh, I love Growlithe. He's a good pupper. He has a beautiful golden shiny. I would pet him any day of the week.
I liked Growlithe until he got a neck in Gen 6 and onwards.
What do you mean? The neck makes it
He looks
better.
worse with a neck.
You just... Like, everybody in the comments is going to roast you for that.
Maybe that's why no one watches my videos. Okay.
Dude!
Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Just like Growlithe more, okay?
Okay, but on the other hand, Arcanine is sick. The shiny,
10. I
the
love
intimidating,
Arcanine.
like, everything with Arcanine is sick.
And then we have Golem. I don't know. I just
know
feel
what?
like they went in totally different direction with Golem.
You know what? It's a 10 for me.
Oh, what? I was gonna give it a 5.
I liked it kind of before, but especially with Scarlet and Violet and other, especially in 3D, it's way better. In Scarlet and Violet, it has an actually good battle pose, and starting with Let's Go, it actually turns into a boulder that rolls around when it follows you.
But still, it's a boulder. How can you give a
It's
boulder
not just a
10?
boulder, it's a rock.
It's a rock. Yeah, Rapidash is a pretty fire horse.
I think I
wait,
get it.
Wait.
I broke my PC, wait.
And Muck is a little bit better. I like how he eats Professor Oak in the anime. I'll give it a 7.
The implications of that when they're relating to the Pokédex entries.
Wait, why did you give Muck a 10? That looks
said-
so bad.
I genuinely like Alolan Muck. I like how bulky it is. Dark typing is my favorite, so it tells you that. I like how in the 3D model it constantly shifts between the colors, like it slides up and down. Hitmonlee, you know what? Actually a 5, but I'll stay at 1 with Hitmonchan. I do not like it at all.
I do not like this Hitmonchan slander, but I guess I'll have to let it slide for today.
You harassed Muck? It's only fair. Okay.
Okay, but let's just be clear here. Lickitung is a 0, right?
I mean,
Don't tell me you're gonna give it a 10.
fine, 5.
It's ugly. I don't like it. It needs to keep its tongue to itself. Yeah, okay.
Now-
And then you have Jinx. Don't tell me you like Jinx. Don't tell me you're gonna give this thing a 10.
It's an offensive. Not speaking about Gen 1 and the Gen 2 Japanese sprite.
I just don't think this should be a Pokemon. And then Gyarados. The famous one from the Lake of Rage. Gyarados. If you can say that it's overrated, but he has one of the coolest designs ever.
Okay.
Okay, on to Vaporeon. Are we going to make the joke? Are we? I think we're above that at this point.
We're respectable people.
I like Vaporeon.
Our
I really
IQ
like
is
it, and
above
it's-
the average.
I like it. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5, and it's not because I want to breed with it at all.
Chikorita, it's a simple 5. No one would say
I
anything.
don't like Chikorita. It's the worst of the Johto starters. It looks like a potato. There we go. 3.
Based. Totodile.
Totodile, however, I love Totodile. Totodile is a 10. I love crocodiles. I don't know. I love his color scheme.
Yeah.
But Fraligator is like another 8.5. Like, I love Fraligator.
Those cursed butt cheeks, no one will forget about that.
Oh, yeah, the butt cheeks, dude. That bumps it up to like 9.5.
Yeah, bum.
Because of the butt cheeks.
Okay, now, as for biases. Surprisingly,
Lediva.
Lediba is just a 4 for me. Like, it's a complete 180 compared to Lydian. I mean, the only 2 things I like about Lediba is its cry and that it evolves into Lydian.
Oh yeah, I can picture the cry. Yeah,
Ooh.
true.
Okay, yeah, and no questions about this. Or on my
I mean,
end.
Ledian for me, it's good bug, beautiful.
Like, even it being, of course, factually bad in battle in all sorts of aspects, I still like the challenge that it brings. Now, about baby Pokemon, except Raiello, Elekid, and Magmi, I hate all of the baby Pokemon.
Pichu is also okay, but like still a 4. Cleffa, I don't like. I'm gonna give it like half a point. Igglybuff, just 0. Igglybuff, why does it exist?
My
No,
first
it didn't
0.
need to exist. Heracross is a 10 for me. It's
Fair.
my favorite bug type of all time. Scizor is a close second though.
Fair.
I mean, fighting bug, it's super overpowered with Mega Horn. It can get guts. I mean, when you Mega Evolve it, you get Skill Link. When you get a female and a shiny, you have like an actual heart on his horn.
Yeah. Or Raikou, though.
I love Raikou. It's one of my, I think it's my favorite Generation 2 Legendary. I'm giving Raikou a 10. On to the best generation that has ever existed.
Now, for the big leagues, actually. Okay.
Actually, the big leagues. We start off with Trico, a lot of people's favorite line.
Mine as well.
What I know.
You know what? I'll start off with a 9.
8.5 for Trico. Yeah, I like Trico. Beautiful, shiny. Actually, you know what? Yeah, a 9 is actually more fair for
Yeah.
Trico. Grovyle is a 10 for me, just because of Mystery Dungeon Explorers.
Together with
Sky.
Quilava, the best middle evolutions. And Sceptile, of course, a 10 as well.
Torchic itself is very cute. I like Torchic.
Combusken. Except the very questionable body shape it has. I like that they actually changed the shiny in Sword and Shield, but...
I think everybody in their life has got to have named his Blaziken or her Blaziken KFC.
Now, I think Mudkip is overrated. It's good, but I think it's overrated.
No, Mudkip is the best, the cutest little boy. He gets a 10.
And
he gets a 10.
And the meme relating it, I think honestly, it's kind of cringe. Marshtomp.
5? A 5? No, you have to.
No.
Kidding me right now.
And I think Marshtomp is the worst 3D model.
I already gave Swampert my rating.
Yeah, I see that. And the rating... Okay, the rating is very skewed at the bottom, so...
wait, let me check.
It's pretty messed up. But...
Okay, so Swampert, I mean, it's my logo. It is my guy. It's one of my first, I think the first Pokemon I ever got to level 100. I have so much attachment to this guy. He's strong, he's bulky. He has got a very nice Mega Evolution that can punch you into the ground.
And it looks pretty good in Bikini.
No, it does not. It's just still, I have nightmares about that. You know?
You're welcome. Now, back to another banger.
Lotad, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Lotad.
Even though I haven't played the GameCube Pokemon games, Ludicolo is such an icon just because of Mirror B.
Yeah, the shiny is really good, and it dances, and it looks like a pineapple.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Ludicolo?
Now,
10.
Speaking of cool alternate forms, and a very cool legendary, my man Kyogre. It's my favorite legendary. And I love the dumb lore and plot relating to Team Aqua with we need more water. I mean, it makes more sense than more land, but still. And it has a very cool cry. And I think it's the only Orca Pokemon. And for the Deoxys, we could rate it taking into consideration all of the forms.
I don't like the defense form. The speed form is a little bit weird, but the attack and normal form are my two favorites, I think.
Now, this out of context may sound a bit weird, but smash or pass Deoxys.
Pass?
Okay, but...
No, I would not smash Deoxys. I don't want to smash an alien. I'm good. I do really like its design, though.
Yeah.
I mean, cool. It's nice. 9.5 and a 10. Everybody loved Deoxys.
So, that was quite the wild raid, huh? Now that we finally got through that slog, let's look at the average, highest and lowest scores, while also some interesting instances that we both got in result. Starting out with the generations themselves, surprisingly both of our opinions unintentionally matched by having them be ranked in the same order. In third place is Generation 2, for which the average score for me was 5.34, but for Zwiggo, it surprisingly ended up as the exact same rating. Following up with the second spot was Generation 1 with 6.17 for me, but 5.95 for Zwiggo. Then, unsurprisingly, on the other hand, Generation 3 took the throne as the number 1 Pokemon Gen, specifically having ratings of 6.43 from yours truly, but also 6.62 from the third stage Mudkip fan. Looking at each of the generation's worst and best performers based on our scores, Gen 1 consists of these Pokemon. My ratings on the left and Zwiggo's on the right. The top dogs in this case are Jolteon for me, but Slowbro for Zwigs. With Generation 2, we're chilling in Johto with a stacked cast of top 5 consisting of these fine beasts. Most noteworthy being at the top, obviously Ledian for me, while Zwiggo chose Heracross as the top G.
And for the highest rated region, our top ratings consist of mighty Pokemon like Swampert, Mudkip, and for good measure, let's mention Swampert of course. Now I guess there is another water type here too, and he's pretty cool. He's the god of the sea, Kyogre. But since Swampert isn't even a 10 for him, his opinion is basically invalid. Now let's take a look at the individual Pokemon that ranked the lowest and highest for us individually.
For me, my 10 out of 10 Pokemon was this bunch, in the order from top as my favorite to the bottom as the least of the best. Then the same deal for Zwiggo's favorites that he, of course, rated a 10 out of 10 as well. And out of that bunch, the highest rated, which is due to the both of us giving them 10s, are Scizor, Flygon, and Rayquaza in no particular order. A pretty solid top 3.
And we can't have winners without losers, so let's also take a look at the ones that were rated either a 1 or a 0. We'll start at the top with the least worst, and once we get to the bottom, we'll get to the real stinkers. But surprisingly, only 6 Pokemon out of 3 generations got these stinky ratings for various reasons. But for Retro, the bottom consisted of this discarded group, yet for some reason he thought Hitmonchan was worse than Jinx. I don't know how that works. I guess he might just be simping for her. And if we start tallying up the scores, the absolute worst by default ended up being Igglybuff and Unknown, which both scored a 0 in each of our lists.
I could go more in detail, but at the end of the day, it's just silly opinions about some goofy guys. If you would go and make this list yourself, for all I know, Pokemon like Ledian would hold the trophy for the best stinker, while Swampert... Actually, Swampert most likely would stay the same. So on that note, thanks for hearing out our weird biases and takes. Let's help out the small guys and go check out Zwiggo's channel. But otherwise, subscribe and stay tuned for more.